Did you know that hot water can freeze faster than cold water? Yes, you heard it right. Now that's a head-scratcher, isn't it? We're taught that hot things take time to cool down and cold things are, well, already cold. But here's where things get a little icy. This surprising phenomenon is known as the Mpemba effect, named after a Tanzanian student who observed it in the mid-20th century. Don't worry, we're not going to dive into the physics just yet, but think about it. Hot water turning into ice quicker than its colder counterpart. It's almost as if the laws of nature have decided to play a prank on us. But don't be fooled. There's a lot more to this than first meets the eye, and it's anything but a simple trick. Intrigued? Good, because we're just getting started. Stay tuned to uncover the mystery behind this icy paradox. Scene script. Welcome back. Ready to unravel the Mpemba effect? Here we go. Picture this. You're having a water balloon fight on a hot summer day. You fill up one balloon with cold water and another with hot water, then pop them both in the freezer to get some icy ammunition. You'd naturally think the cold water balloon would freeze first, right? But here's the kicker. The hot water balloon actually freezes faster. This seemingly backward phenomenon is known as the Mpemba effect, named after a Tanzanian student who noticed this oddity while making ice cream. But why does this happen? The first piece of this icy puzzle is evaporation. Hot water can evaporate more quickly than cold water. This evaporation process cools the water down and also reduces the volume of the water that needs to freeze. So, the hot water balloon has less to freeze, and it does so faster. Next up is convection. Imagine a pot of soup on the stove. The heat makes the soup at the bottom of the pot rise to the top, while the cooler soup sinks. This is convection. In the case of our water balloons, the hot water balloon will have a higher rate of convection, distributing the heat more evenly and accelerating the cooling process. Finally, there's supercooling. This is when water drops below freezing point, but doesn't immediately turn into ice. It needs a little nudge, like a vibration or a speck of dust, to start forming ice crystals. Cold water can supercool more easily than hot water, so the hot water tends to freeze faster. So the Mpemba effect isn't just some magic trick or an old wives' tale. It's a fascinating interplay of evaporation, convection, and supercooling. It's a testament to the fact that sometimes the things we think we know can be turned on their heads by the wonders of science. And there you have it, the Mpemba effect in all its glory. But wait, there's more. Now that we've solved the icy mystery, let's wrap things up, shall we? You might still be scratching your heads or rubbing your frostbitten fingers, and that's okay. The Mpemba effect is as baffling as it is fascinating. It's like that one person at a party who arrives fashionably late but is the first one to hit the dance floor. It's hot water's way of saying, "Cold water, hold my tea." So, next time you're making iced tea, remember, hot water might just beat cold water in a race to the ice cube tray. And if you're trying to chill your lemonade quickly, perhaps consider boiling it first. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But that's the beauty of science. It's full of surprises and keeps us on our frosty toes. Now you know why your hot cup of tea can turn into an ice pop faster than your chilled lemonade. So here's to hot water, the unexpected icebreaker at the party of elements. Thank you for joining us on this frosty adventure. Remember, things are not always as they seem, especially when it comes to hot water turning into